Hey guys, it's Ryan TJ. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing the Rock Bottom Podcast, episode number 5 with Lucas.
Hi.
Today we'll be talking about some AEW news. AEW from August 12th of 2020. We're also going to talk about some wrestling news, some unfortunate news, and all this other shit. And our theme of the day will be what's your favorite wrestling video games. That'll be a fun one to talk about.
Yes, indeed.
Let's get started.
Also, before we start, we also have to shout out John Zandig for his famous promo telling us that, yes, there's indeed 5 of them.
Yes, and just letting you guys know, I know AEW is gonna be on tonight. We're actually recording this on Saturday, and AEW is gonna be on tonight as we're recording. So just letting you know, this is August 12th, and then the next episode will be the following. It'll be what's his face, August 22nd.
Mm-hmm. Just I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna watch AEW live because I'm probably gonna watch Takeover. But I'll probably get to it, but I won't watch it live like how I usually do it.
I watch it like on TNT on the app, and like the next day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I usually do.
Makes sense.
Started with the AEW from August 12th, 2020. The Young Bucks versus the Dark Order. The Young Bucks won. What you think about the match?
I remember like all this stuff is fuzzy because it's been a little bit, but I remember liking the match.
Yes, it was a decent match. Like the Young Bucks, like I really wish they were tag team champions. To be honest, like, they're like Kenny Omega and Adam Page. They're pretty good, but like, they don't tag team champions.
I don't like the Bucks as faces, to be honest. They don't work as faces to me.
I guess you could see that. I guess I could say that. Yeah. So yeah, the Young Bucks won against the Dark Order. Pretty decent match. Now we're gonna move on to the MJF.
Also, wait, I want to also shout out Evil Uno because with him and New Legacy Inc. A few days ago they did a charity stream called Fighting Back, getting money for the Canadian Cancer Society, and they raised over $50,000, which is impressive. So it's a quick shout out to him. Yeah.
All right. Next is the MJF promo. Now this is when he's like, when he was saying like, there was like this one girl that he forced her to smile. That's what I remember from it. MJF is like probably the best trash talkers on AEW by far.
Well, I think now Eddie Kingston is gonna definitely be competition for him in that department.
Yeah, MJF was just basically, talking trash about Jon Moxley, and then Jon Moxley came in and I think he did like the paradigm shift and made MJF like hurt his neck, which of course is So yeah, that's the MJF segment. Then we had the Matt Hardy promo. Matt Hardy was, he was just saying about he was trying to help Sammy Guevara out and, trying to be there for him, leave the inner circle. And Sammy Guevara is just being a little.
I like so like the thing where like he has like the cards during commercial break, so like he like shows off the cards of what he's thinking.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened was that the camera's guy was like, "Oh, you have like a minute and 30 seconds left," so he went through them fast, and then he's like, "Oh, my bad. There's like 2 more minutes," so he had to like stay on the one card for 2 minutes, and to try to make it longer, which is pretty funny. So
yeah. All right, next is Cody Rhodes versus Scorpio Sky for the TNT Championship match. Cody Rhodes won. I think the TNT title looks good compared to before.
I honestly prefer. I don't like the new one that much, to be honest. I think it's too much.
Do you think you like the silver one better?
Yeah, I do, honestly.
I think if it would have been even better if they made like the TNT part silver and everything else be like gold.
Maybe. Because I thought like all the colors, like it's like the yellow and like the black, the red strap. I think that was too much, in my opinion.
I think that what they should have done, they should have did a black strap, like a back strap, and then they should have did the TNT logo itself silver, and like the background, like the other shit, gold, in my opinion, because like the TNT logo silver in real life, not gold.
Yeah.
I get what they mean. I like the title better than what it was before. I think it was too silver, but of course it was just a demo version of the title.
But I honestly don't think. I think what happened is that they got that title made, then everyone hated it. So it was like, oh no, this isn't the real title. But I think that was what they were gonna do, like gonna use permanently. But
Yeah, and then and then Brody Lee, when Cody Rhodes won the match against Scorpio Sky, I think it was a decent match itself. After Brody Lee was on the Titantron saying like he wants the TNT title, and now tonight, while we're recording that, Brody Lee will be facing Cody Rhodes for the TNT Championship.
Yes.
Brody Lee, of course, is holding the original TNT title. Like, took it away from him. So it's like a double champion thing, which is whatever. Next, we have the Elite versus Jurassic Express. The Elite won the match. Pretty good match. Really good match. Pretty solid.
I don't really remember anything from that match, but it was probably alright.
Yeah, the match, I love the Elite. I love Jurassic Express. I kind of hope Jurassic Express or the Young Bucks win the titles, or Proud and Powerful.
I personally hope Stu Grayson and Evil Uno win, but
yeah, I guess
that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah. So basically, Elite won against Jurassic Express, and I think Marco Stunt was being a little weasel, and Kenny Omega and him were like taunting the whole match. That's what I remember from it. So I think Kenny Omega's gonna turn heel in the future, and Hangman Adam Page is gonna be face.
I think like everyone except Page from the Elite is gonna turn heel.
People say Hangman Adam Page is gonna be like heel. He's gonna turn on Kenny. I think he's gonna turn heel, and Hangman's gonna be face.
I feel like everybody is saying that they want Hangman to be the face, which I think they will do. I feel like originally they were gonna have him as the heel, but then they like changed that.
I personally don't really mind if he was a heel or face.
I don't mind either, but I would rather have Omega and the Bucks be heel than face. So
yeah, because like Omega, when he was in New Japan, he had character, even though he didn't really like the character. But like, I like Kenny Omega anyways because he's one of the best stars they have in AEW. But like, character work, he was better in New Japan.
When he was a heel, it wasn't really character work. He just wore a black what's it called? Jacket, and he wore sunglasses. I wouldn't really call that character work, but
yeah,
he really never had like character wise. It wasn't that like grand in New Japan.
Yeah. So the next match, well, not the next match. The next promo was Proud and Powerful. I personally, because we were busy this week, we didn't really remember this promo, but it's probably against Trent and Trent, the best friends.
Yeah.
Personally, I like Proud and Powerful. I think.
Yeah, they're good.
I think if they won a lot more matches, they should be AEW Tag Team Champions.
Well, I think you could say about anybody in the tag division.
Yeah,
to be true.
To be honest, yeah. All right, next is the Tag Team Appreciation Week promo. We had, what is it?
It was
Midnight Express, right?
No, the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, my brain is melting right now. So I'm sorry if I don't even know what the Rock and Roll Express.
And it was also Tully and Arn.
Yeah, and then of course, so Young Bucks and FTR were saying how good they were, how good the tag teams are. They mentioned the Hardy Boys. Mm-hmm. They a lot the Rockers. I think they mentioned.
Yeah.
And then of course, I think what's his face? Not Arn. His partner.
Tully Blanchard.
Yeah, Tully Blanchard was talking smack to one of the Rock and Roll Express members, and
he was also talking down to Arn as well.
Yeah, and he was talking smack, and then what happened? The Young Bucks and FTR just pulled him away, whatever. And then when the Young Bucks left, FTR did a package. What was it? Indie.
It was a standing. So basically, it's like it's what Arn and Tully used to do. It was like one guy would be on the middle rope and the other guy would do a pile driver.
Yeah. Well, they did it on one of the members of the Rock and Roll Express, and they turned heel. But I got to admit, he's probably like 50 years old, and he's doing and then he's getting like a pile driver on him, and he sold it great, better than Shawn.
Well, which one was it? It was Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton is one of the best sellers of all time. Yeah, and he still wrestles today, so it wasn't that surprising.
Dude, and like I can't believe he did a pile driver.
He did at Double or Nothing. He did a Canadian Destroyer. So
yeah, fuck that. God bless him, dude. God bless him.
They recently won the NWA tag titles. So
yeah, and I'm like, holy shit! Like when I saw that, I'm like, holy shit, because the FTR just turned heel, which I wasn't really surprised. And then of course, the pile driver. It was one of the best pile drivers I've ever seen. Because
I personally wasn't that surprised by it because I just know I've been watching him because I watch NWA, so I've been seeing what he's been doing. So
I think it was a really good segment. I'm excited to see FTR versus the Young Bucks because that rivalry has been there since for a while. FTR stands for "Fuck the Revival."
They said it stands for they chose that name because they said it was like, oh, it can stand for whatever it wants us to be.
Yeah, so FTR FTR and the Young Bucks are having a huge rivalry now, which I'm really excited to see on television on Dynamite. It's probably an All In or All Out, whatever they call it. I think it's All Out now.
Yeah, it's All Out.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see that match. All right, now the final match of the night.
Well, wait, because the one thing, I don't remember that much from the show, but the one thing I do remember was Lance Archer's promo.
Oh yeah. He was like bullying Jake the Snake.
He took his shirt off, and then he turned him around, and his back said "Everybody dies," and then he started to beat up people in the locker room. Lance Archer,
badass. I like Lance Archer.
He's a national treasure. I'm telling you,
bro. He's amazing. He should be AEW champion.
He should be. He should have all the titles.
Yes. So then, of course, we have our final match, our main event of the evening. We had Orange Cassidy versus Chris Jericho. This match was decent.
It was much worse than their first match. I'll say that.
Yes. The ending was botched. I think when the roll up was.
So he did I think what they were doing. He did that move on what's it called? Dark. It looked great. So I think they were going to try to do a callback to that, but he just messed it up. I think it's because Jericho's a much bigger guy than whoever he did it on, so it's probably harder.
Yeah. But I think it was like a 2, whatever. It was a botch finish, but I'm really happy that Orange Cassidy won. So they'll probably have a one more match at All Out, to finish the trilogy, whatever. Which I am excited for. I hope. If Cassidy wins again, I'm gonna be like, well, what the fuck? Now you're just burying Chris Jericho.
I'm going to call that burying because they're really pushing Cassidy.
Yeah, I know, but I think Jericho should win All Out because Cassidy, people think he's a comedy gimmick. It's like saying Santino Marella winning against Triple H.
He almost won the world title. I don't know what you're talking about, and everybody was buying it. So.
Yeah, I remember that was at the Royal Rumble. What was it? The Royal Rumble?
It was the Elimination Chamber. Well, no, he almost won the Rumble, then he almost won the Chamber.
Yeah, I like Santino. I miss him.
Yeah,
I miss him. He reminds me.
What?
He reminds me of Fez in the '70s show. Have you watched that '70s show?
I've seen some of it.
Yeah. So yeah.
What was I saying about Santino? He's he owns an MMA gym now, so.
Yeah. And Santino, I don't know what we're talking about Santino, but
I wouldn't be surprised if they sign him for a one-time deal. That seems like something they do.
Yeah. So basically the match was pretty decent. Cassidy won by botched finish. I was kind of disappointed about that, but the match was not better than the first one, but Cassidy won at least to carry the rivalry. So, yeah. All right. Now we're going to talk about some wrestling news. We got.
Well, wait. Should we do our final ratings for AEW?
Yes, of course. What would you rate the show?
I thought it was a weaker show, than usual. I'd give it like a 6, maybe a 5.5.
I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. I'll personally give it a 6, to be honest. So now we're gonna talk about some wrestling news around the world, some unfortunate news, and some shocking news. To be honest with you, let's get started. So the first news we're gonna talk about is the unfortunate passing of Kamala, the Ugandan giant. Was it the Ugandan giant? Whatever.
Yes, that was his name. The headhunt. Well, no, that wasn't his name. Okay, never mind.
I was like Kamala. I think, think about Kamala. Like I've watched something on YouTube of Kamala when he was like when he got his legs amputated, and he was like,
yeah,
he told the story about him and Andre, like, and all this other stuff. Like Kamala, I think his matches were not the best, but I think he was a funny ass character. Like the segment when he was bowling, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that was funny. Like, and he got scared over the Undertaker in the Cassidy match. I think that was funny. I miss Kamala because I remember watching him face the Undertaker in a casket match.
Mm-hmm. The thing about Kamala, even like before his comedy stuff when he was in Memphis, first of all, I think the promo packages before he debuted were amazing. They looked so real. Like it looked like they were in Uganda. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they looked like they were in the middle of Africa, like a random tribe, and he was the leader. They were so excellently done.
Yeah.
And he was a guy who, like, he was the character. Everything about him was his character, which is something you don't get a lot of today.
Yeah, I understand. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I personally think Kamala should be in. Is he in the Hall of Fame? No, he's not. He's not in the Hall.
Not yet. Yeah, he'll definitely be there soon.
Yes, because he passed away, unfortunately. Yeah. But I think he died from COVID. I believe he died from COVID.
I know. I think it was. Was it? I thought it was from other underlying conditions, like his diabetes and stuff. But I might be wrong.
But yeah, so unfortunately, Kamala passed away. Mm. I heard people say from COVID, but it could be from diabetes as well.
What's it called? Is Kamala the second alive? Because there's 2 Kamalas. Do you know that? Really? I didn't know that. In Japan, there's like Kamala 1 and Kamala 2. Those are literally their names. It's like Giant Kamala 1, Giant Kamala 2.
It's like saying Kane and Kane 2. Wow, dude. Great Khali and Great Khali 2, dude.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
So yeah, unfortunately Kamala passed away. I posted something on Instagram, which you should follow me. I'm Rowdy_TJ_54. That was a little bit of a little
plug.
Yeah, a little bit of a plug there, but I wish Kamala is having fun right now in heaven. I hope he's smacking his belly. I hope he's smacking his belly up there. Oh god, he's reminding me of King Koopa in Smash Bros. Like he always smacks. Okay, we're getting off topic. Our next news is Renee Young leaving WWE. And what do you think about this when you heard the news that Renee Young has left the WWE? What do you think about that?
I don't know. I'm kind of shocked, but at the same time, I'm kind of not.
Personally, I hope she goes to AEW just to be closer with her husband. I think
she's great. She really is great. I wouldn't be surprised if she is signed, and I think that would be a great get for them anyway.
That'd be awesome. They'll both be happy there.
Mm-hmm. Also, like they bring back Talking Smack the day after she left, which I think is a kind of scummy move by them.
Yeah, but yeah, I hope Renee Young is being. I hope she's. I hope I wish her well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next is WWE has moved to the Thunderdome. Ooh, was it the Thunderdome, right?
Yeah, the Amway Center.
Yeah, basically, they changed the arena. They had fans there, but it was like virtual, which was kind of weird. But like,
I watched Smackdown. I hate it so much. I really do.
You hate? Do you hate the WWE right now?
No, I hate the Thunderdome.
Why? Why?
It gives my eyes. It hurt my eyes. It's so bright. So many lights.
All right. I understand.
Have you seen the entrances?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that, like there's like 1,000 lights, and I'm not being like over exaggerating. There was like 1,000 lights at
It's
one
like
time.
seeing Jesus himself. It's like seeing Jesus.
I also like how at the beginning of the show, Mr. Man came out like introducing the Thunderdome. Then the Fiend came out, and then like the camera cut, and then Vince was just gone. He just disappeared.
That's epic. That's awesome. 100%.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not lying. 100%. Best moment of the year.
yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna move on. Braun Strowman has turned heel. And now he looks like fucking Snitsky. Moving on. He looks like Snitsky. What's his name? Snitsky, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he didn't
baby.
have like a name after. Yeah.
And then he
was
kicked.
just.
Yeah, the one who kicked the baby. Yeah, moving on.
Uh,
Next. Shawn Michaels did not sell the punt kick by Randy Orton, or was it the RKO? I think it was the punt
it was
kick.
a punt kick.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels being himself.
It's not he has to look strong, brother.
Yeah, he's still good, bro. Even though he looks like an elderly man. Okay, moving on. I'm such a dick today. Jeff Hardy wins the Intercontinental Championship from AJ Styles.
Yes. Good.
Like
Yeah. Good for him.
Good for him. Like Jeff Hardy. Really.
Jimmy Havoc was released from AEW, and Sadie Gibbs and Bea Priestley.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about this last episode, but like, yeah, Jimmy Havoc, like, I had a little bit of respect for him. Like, I didn't really care about him, but he was with Kip Sabian, and like, they had tag team titles. And then all of a sudden he got suspended because of the whole Me Too thing, I believe.
The speaking out movement, yeah.
Then he went to what was it? He
went to what's it called?
It's called a
Yes, of course.
He was getting help, and then
yeah.
So yeah. And I know it's probably in my head, but I just can't think right now. My brain is like mentally not good. Anyways.
Also, Brie Priestley and Sadie Gibbs were released. I'm assuming it's because they can't travel to America right now. So, yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna talk about the main theme.
Well, should we go like a brief rundown for SummerSlam since it's this week?
Yes, I think that Braun Strowman is gonna eat the Great Khali on live television.
I think should we do like a fast prediction, like quick lightning round?
Yes. Just
okay.
Give me that. I'll tell them who's gonna win.
Angel Garza and Andrade versus the Street Profits.
Street Profits.
I'm saying Andrade and Garza.
Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Trying to think. Yeah, the Fiend versus Bray. No, the Fiend.
Oh!
The Fiend versus Braun.
I think the Fiend's gonna win.
Yeah, the Fiend. What else? Drew versus Orton.
I think Drew's gonna win.
I think Orton's because I think they want the ratings boost.
Yeah.
Anything else that's important? Probably not. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
I like how one of the three matches I remembered was the Street Profits versus Angel Garza and yeah.
Oh my god.
Great episode, I'm telling you.
Bro, we don't even watch WWE and we're doing a SummerSlam prediction.
I know I watch it. So
guys, I'm a true WWE fan. Even though all the superstars I used to like are now out of the company, I still watch WWE because I love Nia Jax.
No, hit the like button if you've been a true fan of WWE since 2020.
Yeah, gamers. All right, so look, we're kind of like done with the SummerSlam thing because we don't even know what the hell's going on. But we're gonna talk.
I looked at the card like literally a couple hours ago. I just forgot. Oh, there is Bayley and Sasha Banks. They're both taking on Asuka. I'm telling you, what Asuka's gonna be one of them. Then the other one's gonna be Asuka. That's how it's gonna be. And they're gonna split up. That's obviously what's gonna happen.
What a disappointment the WWE is right now. What a disappointment.
I feel like, honestly, it's been better since the lockdown.
Yeah.
I feel like because I think they're using different stars, which is good. They're pushing other people.
Yeah, and then of course it's gonna go down.
I just hope they just get rid of the Thunderdome. That'd be nice.
All right, moving on. We are gonna do the main theme of the day, which we're gonna talk about some wrestling video games. What is your favorite? Let's give ourselves a top 2. What are your top 2 favorite wrestling video games of all time?
What are your top 2 favorite wrestling video games of all time?
Oh, I see. So mine, is kind of. I guess I'll say 3 because the first is WWE All Stars. I love that game.
That's a cool game.
I got that game recently for the 360 from GameStop. It was pre-owned. Came in really good condition. $20, which was a steal. I'm actually playing the tag team storyline with DX.
Tag team player.
Yeah, I love the game so much. It's really cool. I wish they added more things to do in the game. But
they are making a Battlegrounds, which kind of looks like a new version of All Stars.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Slam City meets Battlegrounds, to be honest. Yeah, so basically, I love WWE All Stars. I like that they're not doing the whole superpower shit in that game, but of course now they're doing it, which is alright, whatever. But it's like when you play with action figures, you know, like when you the action figures, you play them and they fly all over the place. That's what.
Yes.
And of course, everyone looks like Hulk Hogan. And then I guess I'll do top 3, to be honest. I guess the second one has to be SmackDown versus Raw 2008. I love the GM mode on that game. It looks really good. I love GM mode because I just fucking get all the great superstars from that game and then just fucking make them all 100. And
that in 08, you can literally get popularity up so fast in that game.
Yeah.
Basically what you do, you just make them go on trophy gates every day. That's what you do.
Yeah, and SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, I haven't really played a lot of.
I think I prefer that over 8, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I'd like the controls better on 08, in my opinion. But 2007, I want to play more. I just don't have the time. I love the soundtrack in that game though. But I think it's better.
I don't remember the soundtrack from either. So.
And then I think number 1 is either. It's gonna be tied. It's either gonna be 2K14 or 2K19 because all that. 2K14 is a really good game. I love the roster. I guess you could say WWE13 as well, and 19 is pretty good. So those are my video games. What are your top 2 favorite wrestling video games? Or top?
So number 3 would be 2K14.
Yes,
I think that game was. It was the pinnacle of the Xbox 360 and PS3 WWE game. It was the last. It was the last one not to be on the next gen consoles. It had everything. It had the. I loved the Road to WrestleMania. What's it called? The 30 years of WrestleMania mode.
Yeah.
I loved the streak mode they had. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was really.
They had creative story, which is always fun.
I miss that. Imagine if they have it now. It would be so good in universe modes to make it an actual storyline, but
I don't understand why don't they bring that back. That seems so. It's not that they have the cutscenes in the game. It just.
I know, but people are making the storylines foul. If you look at WWE 2K14 videos on YouTube on stories, people make stories of Big Show being pregnant, and Goldberg on drugs and all this other shit.
Those got so what's it called? The views on the those always got the hottest views for WWE games, the story mode games.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that. So yeah, I have 2K14. I understand about that.
Let's bring back story mode and GM mode for 2K21.
Yeah, do you think it's?
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Yeah,
I think GM mode is gonna come. I don't know if the story mode is gonna come back. Honestly, I hope it does though.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
next
what's number 2?
Would be SVR 2010.
Ooh, 10.
Yes, 10. I just think, I don't know. I think the gameplay is really fun. I think the road to WrestleManias were really fun.
Oh wait, did you play with those on PlayStation 3 or Xbox?
Xbox.
All right. Yeah.
I can't say there's nothing like amazing about the game, right? But everything's just really good.
All right.
Like I can't think of anything bad about like the game. If
I
you get what I
say
mean.
2011. I thought you were gonna say 2011 at first.
I actually don't like. Actually 11's okay. I don't like 2012. I thought that game wasn't that good.
You mean WWE 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the road to WrestleMania wasn't that good. I thought the gameplay was there.
The only thing good about WWE 12 was the universe mode because it was unpredictable. That's
Yeah,
it.
I think what's the best universe mode was
Beginning
2015.
Chicken 15.
You know what you do? You just turn the big random stuff just happens. It's great.
Yes. All right, and then what's your number one favorite wrestling video game of all time? Like you'll probably play it like after this video.
This is not going to be one game in particular.
Okay.
This is going to be like a subgenre of wrestling games. Huh?
It's Fire Pro?
Not Fire. I like Fire Pro is really good, but it's not my number one.
Ooh.
Wrestling booker games, so like EWR, TW, Journey of Wrestling, those games.
Oh, okay. All right, I understand. All right, that's an interesting favorite.
I think those games are so fun.
People always say 2007, Here Comes the Pain, No Mercy, and the newer
games. Comparing those, you can't. It's hard to compare those types of games though because there's no wrestling in wrestling booker simulators. That's the thing.
You just book shit.
Yeah.
I think even Vince Russo played it and all this other shit.
He did, yes.
Which, of course, that is a bad thing.
No, that's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
People are like in his mind are like people are gonna say, "Oh, this is the real Vince Russo right here." You know, so.
But I highly suggest if you haven't played a wrestling booker game, just to play it. There's some free browser ones like Journey of Wrestling, which is really good. So, yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the Rock Bottom Podcast, episode number 5. Our next episode will be on AEW, which is gonna be on tonight, but it'll probably be on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out, stay safe, and eat the great Kali.
Yes, and also remember, since this is the 5th episode, you got shout out to the one and only John Zandig, because yes, there is indeed 5 of them.
Subscribe and smash the like, and turn on notifications.